Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And the Denver Broncos, honestly, have been looking for at least a serviceable starting quarterback. Since Peyton Manning retired, they thought they found their answer once they traded for Russell Wilson. Now, Russell Wilson spent the last 2 seasons with Denver. Didn't go as planned, no playoff appearances, and he was benched late last season for Jarrett Stidham. Now, there were 6 quarterbacks taken in the first 12 picks of last April, well, this April's draft a month ago. Bo Nix was the last of those 6. So he joins a Denver quarterback room that also features Jarrett Stidham, who replaced Russell Wilson, and Zach Wilson, who the Broncos basically got for free in a deal with the New York Jets. So let's take a look here via Pro Football Talks, Michael David Smith. Sean Payton splitting the quarterback reps among Bo Nix, Jarrett Stidham, Zach Wilson. It's been well chronicled how much Zach Wilson struggled with the Jets after being selected second overall in his draft. So, Broncos drafted Bo Nix with thought he's their future franchise quarterback, but right now he's being treated as just one member of a 3-man group. Broncos coach Sean Payton said that during organized team activities, Nix is getting equal reps with Jarrett Stidham and Zach Wilson as all 3 quarterbacks get the opportunity to show what they can do. We tried to split up all the reps, Payton said via ESPN. There's going to be a time when you read into the reps. I don't think it's early in OTAs. It's kind of the orphan group. They're all orphan dogs. They've come from somewhere, but they're doing good. It's a good room. So as I mentioned, Stidham started the last 2 games of last season. Zach Wilson had 3 seasons with the Jets where he was, to put it bluntly, atrocious. And Bo Nix, one of the most accurate quarterbacks in college football history, really, the past couple years. Quite prolific with Oregon. Sean Payton and the Broncos selected him 12th overall. Payton, believes that he believes he's somewhat of a quarterback whisperer, that he could get the best out of them. But Stidham is not going to just give up on the job that he got to end last season. So this is via on3.com. Jarrett Stidham focused on beating out Bo Nix, Zach Wilson for Broncos QB1 job. I'm here to compete by Suzanne Halliburton. So, mentioned Stidham's comments. 27, will actually be 28 before the beginning of the season, so the elder statesman. He mentioned, I've dealt with this before when I was in New England and Mac Jones. Stidham said, it's a business and I totally understand it, but at the same time, I'm here to compete. I'm not going to just sit down and let someone else walk in here and just take the role. I'm going to work my butt off to get the job, and I'm super excited about it. Now, when you look at Stidham's numbers, I've never been super impressed with how he's looked on the field. As you see, he made 2 starts in 2022 with the Raiders as well. 1-3 in his 4 career starts. A little slightly less than a 50 completion percentage. 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Last year, just a 31.1 QBR, albeit in not a large amount of attempts. Sacked 7 times. I think all of them came in one game. I could be wrong though. But again, he hasn't necessarily impressed me. So who do you think has the edge, maybe at least starting in week 1 for the Denver Broncos? I truly do believe that Bo Nix will end up earning the job from the get-go. We know that Zach Wilson has been terrible with the Jets. And maybe he just needs a change of scenery. But Jarrett Stidham just hasn't shown me enough. Again, the Broncos really looking for that next star quarterback after Elway, after Manning. And I don't think Stidham or Wilson will be that guy. But, possibly it could be Nix. You got to get him out there, see what he can do. They already traded Jerry Jeudy to the Cleveland Browns. So right now, looks like Cortland Sutton will be their wide receiver 1. Anyhow, Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.